Hello YouTube. It's been about a week since I posted the last video. Thought we're due for a little update. But unfortunately the weather has been pretty crappy. This week and even last week it snowed, it's raining, it's been raining for a while. It's still raining. You can kind of see maybe a little drizzle coming down. And the good news is that there's no abundance of either abandoned buildings or buildings that are closed for the weekend, and also because of the virus. So I am using this opportunity to do a short little video about all the different logos and emblems and symbols that are on my Lincoln Town Car. This was a subject that got posted by one of the users of, or members I should say, of the Lincoln Town Car owners forum on Facebook. He said, hey, I found this little emblem on my car, and I don't know what year his car is. I think a little older than this previous generation. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that little logo was there, that emblem. So I started thinking, oh, I went out too far, started rating. So I was like, hey, maybe I should, this is a good idea for a video for me to count all the different ways the manufacturer tries to stick their logos, their emblems, their symbols, the name of the car, and so on and so forth on their product, which, they would be stupid not to do it because this is a big rolling free for them billboard. So I will start with the beginning from the front. And I have the hood popped so I can easily get in there. And I'm just gonna start counting everywhere I can see that's a symbol, a logo, a name. And in this case, it could be a Ford, it could be a Lincoln, obviously. And we're gonna count. Hopefully I'll find most of them, and I'm not gonna try and take parts off because a lot of them have the little stamping of the manufacturer, but I will count all the obvious ones that are outside, and then we will move inside, and I will go in the engine bay as well. All right, so starting from the front, we got one, we got two, we got in the glass three. So let's go this way. We got, well, I will count this as 4 and 5 because we have the symbol and the name. So we got 5 here. Moving down, we got 6. It's a little symbol right here that's in the glass. 6. We have 7. That's in the glass again. We got 8 in this glass. We got 9 and 10. We got the name and the logo. So we're up to 10. Oh, we got Signature Limited. I guess I can skip this one, although I do find it very strange that they would put it on the quarter panel and not anywhere else. So I will skip this one. I mean, there has to be some sort of identifier, what kind of trim level it is. All right, so we were up to 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I think I got them all on the outside. So we got 20 one way, shape, or form. If you count those, the Signature Limited, I got 22, but I guess I'm going to skip this one. All right, so up to 20. All right, let's lift the hood. All right, let's look here. Surprisingly, there's nothing like stamped or embossed here on the liner. Nothing obvious in the metal. So we were up to 20. Well, I see 21. I see Ford. Well, I do see this V8, and this is an interesting one because Ford and I think Lincoln used this V8 to basically to signal you know, to the user or to the owner of the car that they got the V8, they got the upgraded engine. But the truth of the matter is, they've been using these symbols on cars since I think 1930s. I've seen them on plenty of Fords. So in this case, I don't even know why they decided to put that on there. This was the only engine, so there wasn't any options you could get for a bigger or smaller engine. So they just stuck it in there. And it's interesting how they missed an opportunity to put a nice Ford or Lincoln badge right here. But I guess they didn't want to do it because they used the same cover on Mercury's and the Grand Marquis and Crown Victorias. So I guess they didn't want to use that. All right, well, look, I'm actually surprised. I didn't think that there would be such a lack of badges inside here, which once again, I'm sure once I start looking at all these parts, there's going to be Ford stuff all over it. But all right, so I believe we're up to 22. All right, I'm just gonna shut this. All right, let's move inside. So up to 22. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, well, that's a good one. So 20. So this is 23. Forgot about these. 24. So the other side, 25 and 26. Nothing on the door. So 26. All right. 27. 28. A little Lincoln script. So 28. Oh, there you go. In the seats. 28. So 29. So I'm counting the driver's seat. 30. So they are also right here. 31, and there's going to be another one behind it. So 32. Oh, there it is. Little Ford in the moonroof. So 33. I think I got them all. Oh, nope. So this is the floor mat. So we got 33. So I don't have original floor mats. So if I did, there would have been two more little symbols, the logos, what do we call it? The Continental Stars right here. So you got 33, so 34 and 35 over there. So I think I'm up to 35. I'm just going to go in the back seat just to check it out. Maybe I missed any. Oh man, how comfortable this is. So okay, so these I already counted. This is on the glass. Oh, there's one more. So I believe that's 35, did I say? All right, I lost count. 35 or 36. Okay, yeah, and the rear glass as well. So they really wanted to stick this, I think, 35 times. Once again, I'm sorry, I lost count. I see 35 or 36. Let's see, anything in here? Yeah, but you see, I mean, stuff like this. So this is on the rear ashtray. So yeah, so stuff like this, like when it's not very obvious, that's understandable. But you know, I bet most people are not going to stare at the ashtrays of a town car to see who made it. But yeah, there you go. So that's all the symbols that I could easily find. Not seeing anything up here. I do want to thank one of the viewers who pointed out that this opening, that's to actually access the motor for the moonroof. I guess it's got some wirings and maybe the actual motor sits here to pull the moonroof front and back and up. So thank you for that. Yeah, all right. So this has been an interesting experience exploring. If I missed any of the obvious ones, by all means, feel free to point it out to me. But, so at least 35 times, the manufacturer stuck their logo or their badge somewhere on the car. I'm not blaming them. They're, you know, Lincoln, there's definitely not the only one who does that. I mean, look at any modern car. You'll probably find the same. But once again, you know, why not? Why not stick your logo anywhere you can possibly stick it on, or the name or the trim or anything else, because, you know, ultimately it's your free advertising that's going to be covering hopefully hundreds of thousands of miles. People are going to see it. Maybe they'll like it. Maybe they'll buy another one. So there you go. All right, well, thank you, and until next time. I ended the video and I forgot to mention the most obvious logos. So that's one more on the key, two more on the key, and the Ford Motor Company on the remote. So that would bring it up to what, 38 or something like that. So yeah, it's interesting how Lincoln, they did make their own key. I believe the square or the rectangular shape of it was unique to Lincoln at the time. Ford keys were more rounded off. Sorry, I'm losing focus here. Was more rounded off. Like I remember on a Ford Taurus, they were more oval shape rather than this rectangular shape, I guess to mimic the Ford's oval logo versus Lincoln's rectangular logo. But the remote itself, it's exactly identical. I mean, it even says Ford Motor Company. They made no attempts to change the color of it, change the shape, maybe change the buttons, make it any more fancy or anything like that to justify the being a Lincoln, not a Ford. But that's what we have here. So there you go. I believe, if my count is off by one, I do apologize, but it is, I believe it's 38 different types of logos, scripts, markings, identifiers on a Lincoln Town Car.